Clicky click record video. Okay, we should be good. Oh, it's not doing both of the things. Okay. Hold on. Microphone. Speakers. Okay. I'm gonna make sure my Discord is doing all the things it's supposed to be doing. Make sure my computer's doing all the things. Meh. Communications, output device. Okay. Could another one of you glorious people speak?
Hello, hello. I'm logging into Twitch to see how audible I am or am not.
It appears that both of us are audible, as I can see both green lines flashing.
And it sounds like, at the very least with me, we are relatively level on the stream, volume-wise.
Yee!
Will technology ever cooperate in ongoing experience?
That is the question, isn't it?
The true story of the cattle bots. Wow.
Yeah! Cattle bots roll out!
Cattle bots! Will technology cooperate? I don't know.
All our volumes are level on the stream.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
Go volume. Control.
We love to hear it.
Look, it's been a brain day, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight.
Listen, I've just tested the D20s that I got out, and not a one of them rolled over 10, so we're in for some good vibes, I can tell.
Hey, it's not like you guys are entering, like, an official dungeon crawl or anything. You're fine.
What? That would never happen.
What?
You're getting the bad rolls out early, that's all.
We are long rested right before this, right? I'd say, noticing my current half HP.
Please do rest up. Okay, where's
because
my D20? Go.
I'm on the internet, and because apparently my brand is embarrassing myself. I would just like to tell the entire internet that I'm eating the first meal I have cooked since before Christmas, and it's fantastic.
Honestly, I'm kind of impressed by that.
Yeah, I emptied out my pantry and fridge before I went traveling for Christmas, and have not. Today I went and grocery shopped, and then I made stir fry. Specifically, I made bell peppers and beef, but there wasn't any beef.
So you just made bell peppers?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
With mushrooms and some other stuff.
Okay.
With mushrooms?
But Cowboy Bebop reference, it's bell peppers and beef.
Yep.
Cowboy Bebop?
And actually, it's...
Cowboy Bebop!
Do that.
It is a fantastic anime, available currently on Netflix.
Yes.
It's good advertisement.
Space cowboys.
Yeah, legendary anime from the 90s. Like,
absolutely.
Legendary.
One of the dub may actually be better than the Japanese, and I'm sure someone somewhere is mad at me for that, and I'm okay with that.
No, I agree with you. It's a very good dub.
Mm-hmm. But they're broke all the time, so when they have stir-fried bell peppers and beef, there's no beef. There's mushrooms, but there's no beef. Because you can't afford beef in space. Yeah, and this is also the first time I've eaten whole mushrooms and not, like, been weirded out by it.
Well, congratulations. I think that's a big deal.
Yeah. But yes, welcome to random nonsense that I'm sure someone will laugh at sometime when they're performing archaeology on YouTube.
Obviously.
If it makes you feel any better, we had about a quarter cup of couscous left, so I made couscous and mixed it in with white rice to just kill the couscous.
I've done this with orzo before, so I get it.
That sounds like a good time,
Orzo's
though.
Great. Orzo is great. It's very hard to figure out the proper proportions for couscous when it's like 2/3 of a cup of couscous equals 1 1/4 cup of water, and then 3 cups of couscous equals. It's like, why are we skipping to such large measurements of couscous?
Why are we dealing in quarter cups in the first place? What's happening?
Can we deal in half cups, maybe, because that's a little more easily dividable?
Yeah.
No, we skip around from half cups to third cups to 3 cups, and it's just...
No.
This is an adventure in mathematics I was not prepared for when I'm waking up from being in Hell Week for work. No thanks. Long division is not my forte.
Pass.
But what
Addition
if
with
I
decimals,
want-
no.
I just want like a teaspoon of couscous.
For what purpose?
Shots?
Couscous shots?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Okay, but now I want couscous shots.
Yeah, you chase it with an olive. It's great.
Or feta cheese?
Ooh!
Feta cheese and some pine nut
Okay.
crumbles. Okay.
Yes, okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
That would be
So-
great.
To add to this, couscous shots it's the shot glass is full of couscous, right? But there is red wine added to it. And then just a little bit of grappa on top.
Oh!
You know how instead of salting the rim, we definitely put some olive oil on there and garlic salt the rim.
Absolutely.
No. Satar.
Oh,
Ooh!
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm convinced.
Always Satar.
Welcome
Someone
to
write this down.
D&D.
Oh, wait. We're recording this, aren't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
This is preserved
No one
for
needs-
all time.
No one needs to write it down so we can come back to and do it later.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous and I love it. Oh boy. Okay. So I saw our dear friend Votion's message, so we will go ahead and get started. And let me see here. Let's see. Do. I can pull up my notes. Aha! Good evening, everyone. Just your friendly reminder that while we are proud of our product, we must admit, none of us are actually in a professional recording studio. We are recording on a myriad of devices and internet qualities. Please give us patience if there are technical difficulties and or interruptions from pets and toddlers. We love you and hope you enjoy the show. First, let's introduce ourselves in the order we see in our Discord chat. Please, go ahead and tell us your name, your character name, and our question for the evening. What household chore does your character hate the most?
Hi, everyone. My name's Alex. Tonight I'm going to be playing Colin, and Colin's least favorite household chore is laundry. Not for any other reason than because he's jealous of people who can cast prestidigitation.
Hi, I'm Amy. I play Sheba, and Sheba's least favorite household chore is vacuuming because the noise is very scary.
Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm a co-DM on this channel. Tonight I'll be playing a plethora of characters one of which is Gage. And Gage's least favorite household chore is putting away dishes. Because really, why do you need more than one dish per person? Leave them on the table, dishes put away. It's done.
I'm Melanie. I play Suri, and her least favorite household chore is cleaning the bathroom because it's boring and tedious.
She's absolutely right.
I feel that.
Who wants to scrub grout anyway?
Ugh. You know, my mom would get in a mood where, scrubbing grout was the thing. She would do the mythical hands and knees toothbrush grout cleaning.
My mom did the same thing when she visited our house for the first time. And I was like, Mom, you know that we're going to tear up this entire bathroom in like a year. And she was like, your grout's dirty. And like literally with the toothbrush.
I'm not going to say I cleaned my entire college apartment with a toothbrush, but
I admire your gumption.
That is an applaudable determination right there.
I've seen a couple college apartments, and I don't think I'd be willing to reside in one without doing that.
I don't know.
Yeah, like filthy what? Roommate.
Okay. Do I want to know what the toothbrush looked like at the end of all that, or how many toothbrushes were harmed in this endeavor?
No, and the number is yes.
Gotcha. That's about right.
Understandable.
Yep.
And so, I usually don't like to single out characters for giving recaps, but hey, Colin, as the waking member who was here last time, do you think that you can give a recap of the shenaniganery that went down?
Would you like to preempt the meme?
No.
I'll be good this time then. So, we did not find a bag of holding containing 25,000 platinum pieces. I'm sorry, Internet. It just didn't happen.
Thank you.
But we got into a new town and got settled in, and we got a letter from a very adorable kobold who ran to catch up with us, and that's just my heart. And the letter basically said, "Hey, it was from our current employer, whose name is slipping my mind because what are notes and why would I need to have them up?" But he basically said that there was an individual needing our assistance in the next town we were going to, with an offer of reward, and to check in with them if we were interested. Thus, we went in. We went to hear of the possibilities, and the job was transport a very dangerous convict from a extra-dimensional prison space to a teleporter pad that would take him to be to his trial. It is an approximately 100 yard, right?
100 feet.
100 feet. It is an approximately 100-foot trip. It will apparently be the most dangerous 100 feet we will have to walk in our entire lives. And we were offered magic items and 20,000 gold pieces.
Cash money. Okay.
To which Colin saw nothing but dollar signs.
Yeah, the dollar sign eyeballs. Yep.
Colin requested some things to be brought in for him, and he has a little bit of a plan, which I will detail as Colin later.
Fabulous. it sounds like you all had quite the interesting time. My goodness. Well, I'm glad the bulk of that adventure is over, and now it's smooth sailing to transport the prisoner.
I forgot to also mention that there was a lot of shipping fuel.
Excellent. It was a great date adventure.
Cute.
All right, and so with that being said, Voshin is going to be assumedly tagging along. However, they will not be interacting with us for this session. However, assume they're in the dungeon, they're doing their thing. Excellent. But as you all are getting ready to rest before taking on this challenge, is there anything that you all would like to do in the room assigned to you by the Captain Kenzie, or that was shown to you by Mr. Bunty?
Obligatory Hamilton reference. I'm done.
He does go by Bunty.
Correct.
Excellent. We love to see it.
Unsure if this is by choice or not, but he does go by Bunty.
Oh, he will be going by Bunty, to be perfectly clear.
So, does anyone think we might be in over our heads?
The only way to find out is to get this job done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no way for us to know that until we're, in it hypothetically over our heads, right? Like, we're not there yet.
And this
We
is
will deal with that when we get there.
Exactly.
this is the kind of thing you all do, right? You go out and take contracts.
I've never heard of anyone offering 20,000 gold pieces and magic items to walk a prisoner 100 feet.
Yeah, it's definitely a bigger contract than we're used to.
I was going to say, stumbling blindly into things we may not have full understanding of. That seems on brand.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
Just watch your back. This guy's no joke.
Yeah.
Well, you all got a plan or something? Or, Suri, are you serious about stumbling in blindly?
So, I have an idea. Sis, do you have anything you...
Let's hear your plan.
So, he has to eat, right? So, I have this, and Colin takes out his potion of slow. And I thought we'd put this in the next meal he has. It'll stop him from moving as quickly as he otherwise could. And then I asked the guards to get some bags with sand in them. That way we can bury his hands in the sand to keep him from moving his fingers, and bind them behind his back so he can't use any kind of hand wavy stuff to cast spells. Um, I have a lot of this slow potion, so I thought we could maybe soak some cloth in it and gag him with that, and then just lots of rope to stop him from running or moving his arms, so he can just walk. Only walk.
Does that sound like a plan that'll work?
Do we know that all the danger of walking these 100 feet is going to come from the prisoner and not from the environment?
Well, earlier that guy said that there are these things called echo wraiths that are guarding the prisoners, but they're only supposed to attack the prisoners, right? I mean, sounds like this heinous guy is really what we're up against.
Okay, then yeah, I feel like that's as good a plan as any, right? Although, oof, Callan, I never want to get on your bad side.
Well, he's a spellcaster, and I just kind of thought we should stop him from doing any of the things that I've seen you guys do when you're casting spells. Because that's what makes him dangerous, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right, but yeesh, just big shiver.
Colin will look around confused and concerned.
Seem to have put a lot of thought into this.
I spent most of the description that she was giving trying to think about it.
Huh. Well, if there's any if echo wraiths or anything like animals, Crowther and I can help with that if for some reason they turn against us, but otherwise, I mean, I can always charge or take something down if he tries to hop away in his ropes.
So the name of the game will be watch each other's backs and try to just get this done as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that should work.
We should probably make sure that all of our effects are in order and that we have everything we need before we hop into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that, is there any other activities you all would like to complete before resting up and being on your way?
Just making sure we have everything we need. Otherwise, let's go.
Let's do it.
Excellent. Then at some point through the night, you do hear a knock at the door, and Bunty delivers everything that Colin has asked for. And so you have all of the supplies, however, only the supplies that Colin has asked for.
And what we had before, right?
Well, sure.
Okay.
So in the morning, Bunty will knock on the office again. Hello, morning time. Sorry to bother all of you, but if you could, perhaps are you awake?
Is the sun up?
The sun is indeed up.
Then yeah, I'm up already. Let's go. Cracking her knuckles, she's stretching. Morning to you, Bunty.
Oh, thank you. I am very impressed at you all's bravery for undertaking this mission.
You make it sound like it's much more than just 100 feet.
Oh, no, the distance is the same, but you know these prisons, these mine tunnels, they each of these rooms replay the crimes of the prisoners, and usually it affects quite a bit of guilt. And I don't think the prison has the same effect on Parker. Well, not in a meaningful way. It's almost as if he enjoys watching his crimes.
That's...
We could add blindfold to the list.
I have something we can use for that.
Well, come along. Follow me. Look, the only real solution for someone like him is death, in my opinion. If we don't kill him, he'll escape and do far worse than the crimes he's already done. He's not fit to live. And how do we know that he and the Archduchess aren't in league together? But that's just my opinion of it all, and I'm just here to help and all, you know. But if you're ready, I can take you over to the portal.
Can I get an insight check on this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
A 19?
Oh, I rolled a 25?
You can tell that Bunty is very nervous and conflicted. He is terrified of this criminal.
Well, why would he be in league with the Archduchess?
She deposed him, didn't she?
Well, we really don't know someone that evil. Look, I understand. I'm a guardian of the Legion, and I serve at the pleasure of the Archduchess. But I just don't think it's right for a person like that to live.
Do you have reason to suspect that the Archduchess might have ulterior motives here? Or are you just acting on fear?
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm just trying to do my job, and I do admire what you all are trying to do here.
Do you have reason to suspect her?
Reason? Proof? No. Someone like me wouldn't have something like that.
Anyone could have reason to be suspicious of someone.
After the things that man has done, I don't trust a word of it. Him and his whole family, really. But you can't say things like that. I know. bad apple and all that. But still. Have you had a good night, a good rest?
I think so.
Well, it's only a short stroll down to the portal, and after that, only the 100 feet. And then everyone will be safe again. Follow me. He will start walking down the hallway of the airship.
Before leaving the room, Suri's going to look at the party and just kind of shrug. We should probably keep an eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shall we head out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No sense waiting, right?
None at all.
Bunty leads you all down to the portal that you entered through yesterday, which is still encased in a magical fire. Standing at the helmsman station is the captain that you met yesterday, Kenzie. Kenzie looks up and greets you all. Oh, hello there! Pleasure to see you all again.
Good morning.
Morning, Kenzie. Captain.
Oh, Sheba. Excellent. Well, all right. Well, has Bunty told you all about the amulets?
Huh?
No.
Oh, well. And he will go behind the station and retrieve an amulet for each of you. These are the amulets that will allow someone to enter and exit the portals. So there is an extra amulet for you to give to Parker to escort him through the same portal. Which one of you would like to carry it?
I'll take it.
All right. And Kenzie does hand Suri the extra amulet. Now, the thing about these amulets, you absolutely must wear them. The Echo Wraiths will attack anything not wearing the amulets. Now, typically, the Shield Guardians would help with the prisoner transport, but because Parker did actually create the ones being used here, the Guardian Legion has deemed that unsafe, and so that is why you were contracted for the job in the first place. So, the Echo Wraiths will attack anyone trying to escape through a portal if they're not wearing the amulet. I must stress that again. Also, if you walk through a portal without wearing the amulet, if you make it somehow past the Echo Wraiths, you could have life-altering, if not life-ending, side effects. Once through this portal door, you will have to escort Parker the 100 feet back to this teleportation circle. At that point, you'll be magically transported to the chamber for the trial. Bunty has been circling around this time as well, and as Kenzie is wrapping up his speech, he taps Suri on the shoulder.
Yes?
If he tries to sweet-talk you, kill him. Kenzie does a big sigh. Don't kill him. We'll see you back on this side in no time. Bunty, don't you go worrying everybody again. It's just not right, Captain.
Suri would like to look over these amulets just to make sure they're all what they said that they are. Just very suspicious at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll Arcana.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, baby.
Excellent. So, the amulets are kind of a mix of technology and magic. They can be attuned or programmed what it looks like to particular locations on the ship and then an additional location. So at what looks like at the control tower, it can be programmed to go through any of the portals on the ship and a location on the surface. These in particular have been programmed to go to and from the portal from the top of the ship down to Parker's cell, and then again down to the surface for the trial.
And the protection against these creatures that would attack us otherwise, that's on all of them as well?
Correct.
Excellent. So she'll tuck the extra one into her pocket and put on the one she was given.
Yeah, Sheba puts her amulet on too, and then kind of gives the captain and Bunty a considering look, and then says, I got just a question, something I've been wondering about. How many people turned down this job before you asked us?
Oh. Well. Bunty, have you been keeping track? Bunty sighs. Somewhere in the low hundreds.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. All right. Thank you.
Colin's going to get his amulets underneath all of his armor and underneath all of his clothing and try to sequester it on his person in such a way that it's not obvious how to get it off of him.
Oh, okay.
Are there any designs on this amulet?
No, it just looks like a pretty gem.
Dope. Okay.
So, Gage is holding her gem and clears her throat. You don't have one of those for Crowther, do you? The captain kind of hangs his head. We did not know that a lizard would be coming on board. These were not designed with that creature in mind. I can give one to you. I don't know what effect it would have on him. Huh. Crowther looks extra grumpy.
As he should be.
Yeah.
Gage will reach into the pack on Crowther's side and retrieve her crossbow and sling a pack of arrows across her back and say, well, Suri. Mind taking my hand for a bit?
Sure. And she'll go over and help Gage.
And Crowther? Keep a watch. Crowther looks more grumpy.
Understandable.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Kinsey is shuffling back and forth on his feet uncomfortably. Now,
As you do.
as you do. Now, all right, off you go. And remember, it's only 100 feet. We'll be here to help every step of the way. And he motions as he turns a key and the fire around the circle begins to crackle.
Well, it's now or never, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, off we go.
And Suri will just step in.
Colin will wait for Gage to go through and follow.
Excellent. As you all stand on the platform, Crowther steps behind Bunty and Kenzie and curls up, staring at them.
What a good dino.
All right, and once all the kids are through, Sheba will go.
The kids.
The kids.
I mean, Voshin, Colin, and Suri are all like less than 20, right? Like,
No, Suri's like 22.
okay. Still. Kids.
The kids, you say, is you one of them.
She's a few years older. She's like 26.
Excellent, excellent. So, if you all would hang on to your hats.
But I don't wear a hat.
I would look so cute in a hat. Little
got a
cat in a
hood.
hat.
Okay. So, have you been successfully transported?
We're in a loop.
In a void.
A void,
void.
indeed.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm seeing some concerning imagery.
I'm simply not looking at the Twitch screen. I don't want to know.
I admit the only thing I have up is the chat. That exact reason. I don't want to know.
Yeah, let me pop that out real quick and just. Okay, carry on.
Wonderful. So, you do enter a rather frigid area, despite being surrounded by a flaming portal. The ground beneath you is solid marble. It is blue, white, and gray. The air is still and unforgiving. You see a brief staircase leading down into a dark corridor. Around you, there are jagged crystals. What do you do?
So aside from this staircase going down, is there any other place to go from where we are, or is it really just here's your hallway?
Unless you want to try scaling some jagged crystals, there is a hallway.
Any sign of wraiths?
What an interesting question. Roll some perception.
What a horrifying answer. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a roll, all right. Oh, okay. 10.
You're in a very cold place with a hallway. There aren't any wraiths here.
Great.
How spacious or not is this particular area? Like, does it look like ranged combat? If combat were to break out, or ranged combat would be a bad idea.
What an interesting question. Would you make a perception roll, please?
Yeah, let me just go ahead and miss the update Firefox indication that I've been trying not to dismiss for a bit. 10.
It's a really dark area in a cold hallway. It's kind of hard to tell what ranged combat may or may not be practical.
Follow-up question, does Gage have any melee weapons?
You're welcome to ask her.
Miss Gage?
Yeah?
It's a bit cramped in here. Do you have anything to fight up close if things go bad?
Sure. She waves.
Would you like one of my knives?
Nah. I think I'm fine with the weapons I have, but I appreciate it, kid.
All right. Colin's going to step off the platform and down the hall. Or at least he would, if I could move his token.
You can't move his token?
No.
It
What?
might be because it's not gridlocked, you have to drag it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't.
Oh,
No arrows.
Yeah,
I
no,
was-
sorry. No grid.
I was doing an arrow key, and an arrow key did not work.
Well,
Actually-
they painted this lovely grid on the map, and I really like the map. So I didn't want two grids, so it's a whole thing.
That's fair.
Gotcha.
Suri will closely follow her brother to make sure he doesn't get himself hurt.
Wonderful. As you walk, you see a blue line on the floor that is somewhat illuminating your path.
Like aircraft emergency exit lights illuminating our path?
You got it.
Okay. Hey, DM.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of roll do I need to make to figure out if Colin is being as paranoid as I want to be?
Wow, that's like an insight check on Alex, which I'm not sure how to resolve that.
Like, because every fiber of my being as a player is screaming, "Check for traps! Check
I was
for
about to.
Yeah.
I was about to say, could Suri cast find traps?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Then I'm gonna use it. Because that's a spell I always have prepared. Because
excellent.
paranoia.
That's a great spell that I'm glad I know exists."
Yeah, because that's not even an option for me, so I love that for you.
What's the range on that?
The range on find traps is 120 feet.
Ooh, nice, nice. Okay, so there are no traps as far as like booby traps and doors that will spring open and you'll get a javelin through the face or nothing like that. However, this is a prison. So, on the fringes of detecting traps, you can definitely detect the warding and the portals going on.
Neat.
Mhm.
So we know whose cell we're looking for, and we know roughly where we're going. So, no time like the present. Let's try to get this job over with and get out of here alive.
Yep.
All right. Where's cell block 1138?
So, using the instructions that were given, you just need to walk straight down, and as you
Who is
do,
this?
Why does that look like a Witcher?
More
oh,
specifically,
that's
why is the bad guy already out of his cell?
so. What you see at the center of the space is Parker, seated cross-legged on the floor with his hands on his knees. He is handsome, if a bit haggard-faced. He is breathing steadily, and his breath is the only sound in this marble hallway. There are other figures in there, somewhat ethereal in nature, and they pay you no regard. They seem disconnected from time and purpose.
Mr. Parker?
No response.
It's time.
These two shapes turn to watch you, Colin and Surrey.
I'm gonna start getting out the supplies I brought with me.
To help Colin with this, could Suri use hold person to make sure Parker doesn't move?
Sure.
Okay, so he needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
He smiles slightly. You believe you have cast the spell successfully.
Colin's going to attempt to approach Parker and begin with the gagging. Also, I'm a little freaked out by how much larger his base is than ours.
Yeah, like how big is he?
Oh, see, that is just mismanagement on my part. Let's get
Okay.
down to
Okay, I was like, this man is fully 8 feet
Giant.
tall.
Yeah. I was like,
He's a Goliath. That's the secret. He's a Goliath.
He's a Goliath.
Yeah, let's just restrain Hagrid, sure.
Restrain Hagrid. Parker opens his eyes and looks at Colin. His eyes have a strange, deadened look in them. However, he does not put up any kind of resistance.
well, all right then. Colin's going to start with the potion of slow soaked gag and then move on to burying his hands in 2 bags of sand and tying them tightly and then binding them behind his back. That's going to be followed with sorry, I am rereading my own notes. With a coil of rope starting at the shoulders and moving down his body to hold his arms tightly against his body, and then also partly down his leg so that he is not able to fully run and just walk. Finally, he is going to retrieve a bag that he has in his backpack and place it over his head.
All right. Parker has not resisted during this entire process.
Well, once that's all done, Suri will drop concentration on hold person and walk over to put the amulet around his neck after pulling it out of her pocket.
Parker lowers his neck so that it is easy for Suri to do so.
All right. Halfway there. Should we keep going?
Yeah, sis?
Hmm?
Could you and Gage stay a little bit back and then me and Sheba be closer to him?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Sure. Why?
Well, I don't want a situation where we're all bunched together if something happens, and I know Gage is better armed in at a distance, and you and her you are helping her navigate.
Okay.
We haven't even started moving yet.
Yeah. Gage, what are you hitting?
Nothing.
Shooting Votion. The audacity.
Don't you worry about a thing.
I'm worried about several things. How dare you?
All Suri does is worry.
What do you mean, don't worry about a thing? That's all we do.
All the Cuddle Vagabonds are anxiety prone.
Oh my gosh.
Except for Sheba. She does not know the meaning of the word, but Amy is anxious.
Look, we're all just cucumbers with anxiety.
Basically. It's great.
Colin, do you want me to maybe get on his other side so that we have him kind of surrounded as we go?
Yeah.
I can walk backwards. I have good balance.
Yeah. And Colin's going to gently take one of the, or kind of place his hand on Parker's shoulder and start guiding him back towards the portal.
All right.
So which way are we heading? Are we heading back north on the map, or are we headed...
Back north on the map.
Okay.
Okay.
Back from
So
Woodstock.
Surrey will... Yeah, Surrey
me-
will make a little room for them to pass and then follow up behind them.
Yes, and Gage will step to the side with Surrey.
And I think my understanding of it is that we are in a thiswardly marching order as all three of us move in sync towards the
Indeed.
teleporter back.
Yes.
I don't know if you're able to select all three tokens at once, DM.
I can do that magic. All right. So everyone has made it back to the portal.
Mm-hmm.
And as you step inside, the portal begins to shimmer like it did when you first got in. However, it becomes clear something isn't right. The amulets on your chest start to glow, and you hear a snicker from beneath the bag you placed over Parker's face. The portal vanishes, and a soft voice fills the cell that all of you recognize as Bunty. I'm truly sorry for this, but I can't let you take him. So I can't let you leave. He's a villain and must be destroyed. Since his sister doesn't have the will to do it, I'm afraid it's come to me. I've shut down the prison. In a few hours, the entire system will collapse. I'm not certain what will happen then, but I suspect it will be mind-splittingly painful. And for that, I'm sorry. But it's what he deserves. I'm sorry you're caught up in this now, but you understand? Collateral damage. And Parker begins to laugh uncontrollably.
May I attempt to replicate what that sounds like?
Of course.
All right. Stand by one moment. Being that he is gagged and under the effects of slow.
Excellent Foley work, thank you.
He is the sloth from Zootopia.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Presumably.
Hello, welcome to the DMV.
Fabulous.
Is this communication with Bundy two-way?
What an interesting question.
So you sent us here to die?
No response.
Of course. Of course there's no response.
Well, nothing for it, I guess. Let's see if we can find another way out. Colin turns to look at Parker. What do we do with him?
A rumbling
We drag him.
Oh, go ahead.
We drag him with us, of course, so we still have a job to do.
A rumbling whoosh shakes the entire room.
So if I head back this way, at the end, back where we picked up Parker, does it look like there might be a pathway into another area, or...
Yeah, if you're looking down here, there's another set of steps.
There are more steps this way. Maybe there's a way out.
Yeah, all right. All right. Shiva's going to keep one hand up with her shield out and the other attached to Parker at all times for whenever they start moving. I am not letting that man slide out of my furry little hands.
Colin
Fabulous.
is honestly considering knocking him out and dragging him literally.
Sir, you enter into a room that is empty aside from 3 blue glowing flames.
Blue flame!
Is there anything, like, of note in the room aside from the flames? Like, doors, anything?
Nope. And as Colin, you're dragging Parker along, you can still hear him laughing through the gag. Could I have everyone make a dexterity saving throw? DC to beat is 15.
Beans, that's a 10.
An 18?
Cool. So, the Jupiter twins are fine. Sheba and Gage take a stumble as the ground beneath them vibrates and a rumble reverberates throughout the entire chamber.
Well, we better get out of here quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do these blue flames seem interesting in any way, or are they just blue fire?
Roll an Arcana check.
That would be a 14.
What pretty blue fire.
Excellent.
Are these collapsed stairs over here?
It would appear that in the last shake, some damage happened to the ship.
Okay. And then is that a door?
For the map, it is a door. For the map, for my purposes, no.
Okay.
This is not a door.
This is not a door.
These are not the doors we're looking
And this
for.
isn't an opening.
That is not an opening.
So we've hit a dead end. Wonderful.
Colin, Parker elbows you.
Okay. Parker, please don't. This would end badly for you.
He makes a sound similar to mm-mm.
Can the rest of us hear that, or just Colin?
If you're paying attention, I mean, gagged voices are still loud. That's something I didn't think I'd say.
Well, he's gagged, so he can't talk, but that doesn't mean he can't communicate. Suri will use Mind Link to link minds with Parker so that she can talk to him.
Get it, girl. All right.
I love Kalishtar, okay?
Alright. You're mind linked with Parker.
What are you trying to tell us?
I didn't expect to have company. Very exciting. Unless, of course, you all aren't ready to die.
Preference is to get all of us out of here alive, but that all depends on you right now, doesn't it?
That's an awful lot of power.
What are you trying to tell us?
Well, the question seems to be in your lap. Would you like to help me escape this prison? Or would you prefer for your lives to end?
I'd like for us all to get out of here. So how do we get out?
We get out, and I go away forever. I don't want that.
You'll still have your life.
A life sitting there is not a life.
But neither was a life sitting here.
Exactly. So this is a rather unique opportunity.
At least now you get to take a walk.
100 feet is not a walk.
I think we've walked a little further than that by now, haven't we?
I'd rather have this argument out loud.
I don't think that's happening.
What is happening is the ship is falling from the sky.
And so we have to get out.
My sister didn't
So
tell
where's
you.
the-
Go ahead.
Didn't tell us what.
I built this prison, you know.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I built this prison, you know.
All right, so you know the way out. So tell us.
Mm-hmm. That was my design, every inch of it. We can leave at any time, you know. We just have to destroy those creatures and then walk through that portal over there. The portal might kill us. Some of us, anyway.
So deal with the creatures, go through the portal. Easy enough, wasn't it?
Should be. However...
And before he can say anything else, she cuts off Mind Link.
Oh!
That's my big sis.
Her disconnected hang up.
Cool, thank you, bye.
Oh, is it dial tone or is it the duh, 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 duh?
It's
If
just
you'd like to make a call,
silence.
please hang up and try again. If you need
It's
help.
probably... It's just silence. So he could still be talking and waiting for her to answer, and there's just nothing.
Oh,
That is good. That is very, very good.
I love that.
that is marvelous.
So she'll relay to the party that with caution, we should probably deal with the critters in the previous room, and hopefully the portal in there will let us through to safety.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, I'll take anything at this point because this is not sustainable.
All right, let's go kill some critters, I guess.
Kill them critters.
Sorry.
Hmm?
Could I speak with you privately?
Of course. More Mind Link shenanigans.
Yeah!
I love Kalishtar so much.
Colin waits for Suri to initiate.
She does.
Okay.
What is it, Colin?
I don't know if I'm comfortable with him being conscious while we try to get out of here.
All right, how do you want to handle this then?
Do you think we could knock him out?
I'm sure we could figure that out.
Do you mind asking Sheba and Gage if they're alright with that?
Okay.
I don't want him to know.
Okay. I'll pass the message along. And then she does via Mind Link because Kalishtar.
Gage responds with, "Oh, knock him out? It would be my pleasure. Let me know if I can assist in any way."
I love Gage.
And Sheba says, "Oh yeah, go for it."
All right. Then back to Colin. She'll relay that Gage is very excited to assist in the incapacitating process. Maybe a little bit concerningly so. But yeah, plans on. Let's do it.
Gage, do you mind helping me here for a moment? And Colin's gonna try to clock Parker and TKO him with non-lethal damage.
And Sheba will hold him still.
Roll an unarmed attack.
What would be the best way to do that? Oh, I know how. Question. Actually, two questions. Do I have the marvelous thing known as advantage, as it is a sneak attack, and also I've got flanking, and two, do I use my dexterity for that?
I will say you have advantage, but if you're if you're trying to knock him out,
I was thinking clubbing him with like the hilt of my sword.
I'm not seeing how that's a dexterity attack.
Okay.
He's a fast boy.
It's using a finesse weapon.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to like have like a PhD paper on how that's a dexterity attack.
Okay. Here we go. $13?
It's not a hit.
We're just whiff.
Gage tilts her head, listening. You all right there?
I might need a little more help than I thought.
All right. So Gage lifts from underneath her shirt on her back 2 hand axes. She holds both of them together so that the blunt ends of the axe heads are together, creating one very thick hand axe. And she holds out her hand in front of her, and with very little aim, she is able to hold out her palm a few feet away from the victim's face. And she says, "This a good direction?"
Colin will answer honestly.
All right, so then she will take a few steps forward, charging, swinging her hand axe around and clocking him around in the back of the head, which is a hit. And he's down.
All right. Let's clear the way, and then we can wake him up when we've got him at his trial.
All right, let's get out of here.
Gage hooks her axes back into her harness on her back.
Okay.
All right, let's head up into this room and take care of those things that were watching us earlier.
Mm-hmm. Colin draws his short bow.
All right, so you all approach the room, and there are 3 echo wraiths floating around the portal.
Are they bothered by us in any way as we approach?
Nope.
Does it look like you could just step into the portal and go through, or do we absolutely have to kill these things?
What an interesting question you ask. The wraiths do not appear to be paying attention to you right now.
Suri will take a step into the portal.
Colin will work on dragon body with his -3 strength.
Sheba is doing, I think, most of the work with a +2 strength.
Hey, Siri,
Yeah.
does a 26 hit your AC?
Sure does.
All right. Well, go ahead and take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 9 points of psychic damage as this wraith slams into you and then phases through you.
So you said 9
Yes.
psychic damage?
Yes.
Okay, I get to half that because I have resistance to psychic damage.
Nice.
So that's only 4 then, right?
Wonderful, yeah.
Excellent.
And Colin, you entered the circle as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does a 14 hit your AC?
It does not.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Cool,
Do we get an
cool.
opportunity attack as they leave our melee range?
No.
Sorry, say
So-
again?
No. These are ethereal beings
Okay.
who have incorporeal movement. So for flavor, I am having them fly around the room. For combat purposes, they're staying within 5 feet.
Okay.
So this is the one that attacked me, right?
Yes. So it flew through you over here. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to move your token. And Colin, this one flew through you over here, though it did no damage.
Okay.
And I think it would be a great time for everyone to roll initiative!
No, that's for after the fight.
2 Collins, no waiting.
2 Collins, no waiting. Okay. All right. Okay, excellent. So, hello.
Yeah.
Suri, you get to go first. What you up to?
Right out the gate, guiding bolt on this one.
Yikes. Do the
But it
thing.
hit me. Guiding bolt is a d20 plus. Give me 1 second. That's a 19 on the die to hit. It doesn't say if I add my spell attack modifier or not, so I don't know if I do. But if I do, then that's a 26 to hit. So,
Well, you don't need it because the 19 does hit.
excellent. So that is 19 radiant damage.
19 radiant damage. All right. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I have advantage on that.
DC to beat is 17.
One of them went off my desk. Well, that is a 23, so
Excellent. You're fine.
and that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Gage. Gage is going to take her stuffs. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Gage is going to feel along this wall to get over here and end her turn. Cullen,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
All right. Big sis hit with guiding bolt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, Colin's going to go ahead and take a swipey swipe with his short sword. And that's a 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
It's gonna go ahead and deal 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay. And I will need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Number to be is 17.
Fail.
You're actually going to take 8 of that piercing damage yourself.
Okay.
As the damage of your attack is reflected back onto you as the Echo Wraith skin turns into a mirror-like substance.
Okay. That is a very cool visual.
Mm-hmm.
That is all of my turn.
Okay. And Parker is asleep. Next up are the Wraiths. So this Echo Wraith is kind of focused on Suri at the moment. And it is going to... first it's going to slam.
And then it's gonna jam.
And then it's gonna jam. Does a 23 hit you, Suri?
Sure does.
Okay, cool. And so that is 9 bludgeoning.
Cool.
And 8 psychic, which you get to half. And then it is going to slam through you again. And does a dirty 20 hit.
Sure does.
That is 5 bludgeoning damage. And 11 psychic damage, which you get to half.
Okay.
This creature is going towards Colin. Colin, does a 15 hit your AC?
Misses.
Okay, it's going to go through again. Does a 23 hit your AC?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no. No. Like a liar.
All right. So then 5 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 12 psychic damage.
5 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
And then 12 psychic.
Yes. And then this wraith is going to fly into Gage and does get her AC. Okay, and she takes some reasonable damage. Sheba!
Okay. So I've seen Colin's attack get reflected back on him. But I think, first things first, we're gonna use our bonus action to summon a spiritual weapon.
Ah,
And we're gonna put that right here, and we're gonna smack this one with our action.
alright, do some smacky smack.
No, we're not. That's a 12.
That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
Where would you like your spiritual weapon?
It's going right here.
Right here. And what did we say that it was?
Oh, it changes depending on my mood.
Oh, excellent. What is it today?
Fly swatter.
Appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. One moment.
Yes! Phenomenal! Swat the liars. Perfect.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're
It's
welcome.
That is a thing.
It sure is.
Yep.
Actually, there you go. Some blue fly swatter for ya.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, Suri! Actually, we're back at the top of the order, so we're going to take our 10-minute break. During our 10-minute break, I must say, we love our cast and we also want to give appreciation for all of the others who make this possible. For this For this session, we deeply appreciate the artwork of Danielle Skaggs, aka Seekski, on DeviantArt for bringing a host of our NPC characters to life, and Halo Foster on Etsy for the creation of the Jupiter Twins. And we've also included various items from the interwebs. If you like what we like and would like to know where we got it, let us know. Then you'll know what we know, and we'll all be in the know of what we like. We'll get right back to the adventure in just a few minutes at 8:40 Central Time. See you guys soon! Hola.
Hello, hello.
Howdy.
Well, howdy, partner. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Sorry, what was that? I was kind of listening to the music you were humming, but I kind of was not able to parse the tune. Could I get that again?
No.
Just once for those of us who would like ringtones.
I heard the sting and I was like, is this the escape theme from Metroid? Or is this the Mission Impossible theme?
Yes.
Or is it both?
So to say yes is not an answer, Anna.
You know what? Sometimes it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So, I think I am finally going to take the leftover from Halloween spider ring out of my desk drawer, because sometimes when I open my desk drawer, I forget that there's a spider ring in there. And that's an uncomfortable experience.
Yeah.
I admire you for not screaming into the mic because that would have been me.
I think I'm going to put it on my roommate's pillow.
That's chaotic evil.
Okay, so we were at the top of the combat round with Surrey.
Yes, same old song and dance. Radiant damage seemed to work well. So yeah, another round of guiding bolt on the one that hit me because it's rude and I don't appreciate it. 25 to hit
Ouch. Well, that's a hit.
for 13 more radiant damage.
All right. So when Surrey casts Guiding Bolt, what does that look like? Any particular color or effect?
Just a hail of bright light.
Excellent. Alright, so for Gage's turn, she is going to not have accidentally closed out the character sheet window, because that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to hold up her hands and say, it got me, but I didn't feel it. Am I close? As this is an ethereal creature, it has no physical form for her to touch. But her hands are in its space, for those who can see.
It is. Your hands are inside it.
Yeah, you're good. Do what you're gonna do.
So she is going to have an aqua light blast from her eyes and momentarily outline this creature. And she is going to take out one of her axes from her back and slash at it, getting a very good hit. And while it does do some damage, it doesn't seem to be doing as much as a powerful hit like that should. Colin, your turn.
Second verse, same as the first over here as well. The Jupiter siblings are just gonna wreck this guy's day from the sounds of it. So, short sword attack on the person that Suri guiding bolted for a critical hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dealing a total of 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Okay, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That is a natural one.
Ooh, yeah, that 18 points of damage, that's just gonna have to go on you.
Is quaffing a potion a bonus action?
Probably.
I don't remember how it is in rules as written.
Okay. Hello, I have a special favor to ask of all of you.
Yes.
A piece of birthday cake was just delivered to me with some candles. Perhaps may I have a happy birthday song?
Absolutely, you
I
may.
was wondering when we were going to do that. Who wants to start?
Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hannah. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I'm going to blow out the candles without giving anybody COVID.
Good.
Ew. Oh, there's so much smoke.
Oh no.
Remember to turn off your fire alarm.
Really, yeah.
Like a proper college student, go bag that thing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I love the serenade.
Love all of us struggling with the lag.
I just took the headphones off and went for it.
No, I did my best to match you, and I think it worked out okay. We'll find out if we listen back to the Twitch recording.
That's true.
It was beautiful. I bet it just sounds like a round. I deeply appreciate it now that
I love it.
now that I've derailed the night back to slaughtering some echo wraiths who are just trying to do their job. Okay, Colin unfortunately took some damage. Was at the end of your turn?
Depends. Is quaffing a potion a bonus action?
We will say bonus action go.
Alrighty. What are the effects of a potion of lycanthropy?
You really are going to do that one.
You punk!
I don't actually have any healing potions.
Okay, hold on.
You have 2 clerics in your party.
Yeah, I'm about to get creative.
This is from your very first
Yeah.
campaign.
Just have that in there.
Yep. Okay.
No time like the present.
Yep. It is potion of... I have the book right here, so... Come here, little guy. I mean, where... Oh, here we go. Oh! Okay! Roll a d4!
Oh boy, it's for a number of hours. 4.
Okay, roll a d6.
2.
Okay. Hold on, please. Oh my gosh. Colin, you are now this for 2 hours.
You know what? I'm okay with this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with having twice my maximum hit points.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent. That ends my turn.
Okay. One moment. Hold still.
Oh, sick.
Okay. Colin, if you refresh the page, are you able to move around your new token?
Yes, I am.
Colin is now a were-tiger. For 2 hours. And for Parker's turn, he's unconscious.
Parker gets to nap.
Next up, we have the Wraiths. This Wraith over here is going to go for Suri again. Does a 17 hit your AC?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Ooh. That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And 7 points of the other damage. Psychic damage.
Okie dokie.
And for its second slam, back over to where it started, that is a nat 20.
Yep.
Cool. So that is a 7 bludgeoning damage. And a 11 psychic damage.
So how much total? With the psychic halved?
Half of 11, that's gonna be the 5. And I forget the first number I said. I think it might have also been a 5.
Okay.
And then this wraith is going to attack this weird creature, tiger looking thing. Does a 23 hit your AC? Okay, Amy. Voice connection cut out for Amy, but that is okay. Colin, can you still hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Does 23 hit your AC?
Yes. Hold on. I've got new AC, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay. So then 8 bludgeoning damage. Hi, Amy.
Okay, I'm back. We're good. Carry on.
And then 7, 6,
Mhm.
13 psychic damage.
Okay. Is the bludgeoning damage magical in nature?
No.
Excellent. So what was the psychic damage?
Oh, I don't remember. I said
I think
a
it was
number.
It was 13. Okay.
And it's going to make that second pass at you, Colin.
Mhm.
Does a 15 hit your AC?
It does.
Okay. 8 bludgeoning damage, so you get to half that. And then...
Oh, no, I'm immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Immune! Oh, that's cool! 10 psychic damage. Spots,
Doesn't really help me with the
don't
psychic,
eat the
but...
wire! Spots! Hey! Spots! No! Spots!
Spots needs snack. How dare you?
He is
But delicious electricity.
No, Spots. He's
Craves that tingle.
Okay, I am
Spicy
putting him
snacks.
away from the wire, and he is grasping onto it. You are such a porker. Come here.
Firmly grasp it.
Spots. He is a very good cat. He thinks he's starving.
A cat.
And he's not.
He just
He's
needs.
a good cat. He's just a cat.
He's just a cat.
Yeah, Arwen chewed completely through a wire the other day, so we've started using product placement to wrap them again.
Oh, gosh.
But I would recommend getting some scented cord covers if this is a routine problem, because
Ooh.
they smell like lemons, and cats hate that.
Oh, that's a good
That's
word.
brilliant.
Oh, I will remember that. Now he's stuck on my pants. Okay. Look, I will free you. Just don't chew the cords, okay? Don't chew the cords. Okay. So, Sheba, on your last turn, did you attack?
I did, but I missed, so nothing happened.
Okay. That's very interesting. Okay. So then the Wraith over here is going to keep at Gage and only one of their attacks hits. It does some damage to Gage, and Gage is kind of lifting up her arms over her head for some kind of defense. And Sheba, your turn.
Colin, why are your hits hitting you back? All right, Scooby. Man, there's no way for Sheba to know that it's wisdom saves is the thing, because she hasn't done anything yet. But I won't metagame it. It's fine. Suri, how we looking? Because I have no sense of how this were-tiger is looking. But how you doing?
I don't think rough is an adequate word for how Suri's doing right now. She looks rough.
Great. So I'm not, in fact, going to go where I thought I was going to go. Sheba is instead going to step up next to Suri, reach out, and hit her with a third level Cure Wounds. Because you deserve it. And you're going to get back 13 hit points, because I can't roll dice tonight.
Thank you, Sheba.
I got you, kiddo. And then with her bonus action, she's gonna attack this same little guy in front of her with the spiritual weapon, which might or might not hit. We'll find out. We'll see. What is that?
Go for it.
16. Does a 16 hit?
You bet it does.
Okay. For 11 damage. Nope, that's not math. 9 damage.
What kind of damage is that?
Radiant, I believe.
Ooh, okay.
Let me double check. Let me double check that. No, it's force damage. I take it back. It's force damage.
Oh. Interesting. Hey, Sheba?
Uh-huh.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
I sure can. Absolutely, I can do that. That's a natural 19, so that's fine. That's a 25.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay. But I know that that's happened now.
You know that the wraith kind of wiggled in and out of a reflective kind of energy as you hit it.
And I beat it with my strength of will.
Yeah. There was some combat of the mind there.
Yep.
All right. Suri, what's up?
So, quick check because I forgot. Can I use Guiding Bolt and also bonus action cast a spiritual weapon in the same turn?
No 2 spells in the same turn unless one of them is a cantrip.
I would love for that to be true. I have tried it on many occasions.
Me too!
One day. So she's going to change it up a little bit then, and whack the one that's been hitting her with her mace.
Ooh.
And that would be a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 6 bludgeoning damage.
Cool. What kind of mace do you have? What's it made out of?
Metal, it's a mace.
Okay. They take half of that damage.
That's fine. And then for bonus action, she's going to use spiritual weapon and drop it over by the one that's attacking Gage.
Ooh, what does your spiritual weapon look like?
We know what my spiritual weapon looks like. It's a
Is
pow hammer.
Is it the little
Yes!
hammer?
It's the
Pow
hammer.
Oh my
hammer.
gosh. Okay,
It's so good.
I've got to do some scrolling. Okay, you know how long ago it was that we put the hammer on the board? Oh
A
my
long time.
gosh.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't even know. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's some of that. There's some of that. Oh, there's President Frank. Haven't seen him in a while. Now that
What is he the
should have
president
been the
of?
everything.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
feel like he'd be the president of the amateur drama club.
Oh, how dare you insult President Frank?
How is that an insult?
It's not drama club, it's theater. Okay. We're gonna
Fair.
see if this works. Come on, little guy. Oh, well, you know.
Oh,
We'll make do with this little hammer. And what are we gonna make it? We're gonna make it details. Here we go. Yee! Oh, hammer! Okay. And it's over here. Excellent. So, what is... go ahead.
I assume a 21 hits
Oh, yeah.
for 13 force damage.
Cool. And that's the spiritual weapon inflicting this damage? Or...
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And that is my turn.
Neat. Okay. So Gage takes out her hand axes and is going to do some swipey swipe motions. Some swipey swipe motions are powerful swipey swipe motions that look like they would tear apart a human easily. And yeah, they're making some holes, but the mist just kind of comes back together. It is doing damage, but again, just not as much as you'd think. Parker's unconscious. Wraiths. This wraith here is going to go after Suri again, seeing that she suddenly looks a bit better. Doesn't like that. But they're on their first attack. I don't think a 9 quite hits your AC.
Shockingly, the answer is no.
What? And neither does 6.
No.
The wraith has gotten tired.
Good.
Good.
They've done a lot
Suffer.
of
It has tuckered itself out. Now suffer.
And Colin, wraith wills to attack. But a 6 is not going to do it, I don't think.
Nope. AC of 12.
And an 11 flies under the radar. What in the world? Okay. So
Roar.
the one by Gage is going to keep swinging and that's where the high rolls are. And Gage is not looking so hot. She is holding her hands up over her head, again, just trying to stop whatever it is that is getting to her. Sheba, your turn.
Okay, now Sheba's gonna come over here, not leave melee with this little buddy. I think that puts me. It does. And she is gonna cast Beacon of Hope, and that's gonna hit everyone here, including myself, with the effects that are in the chat. While I maintain concentration, all of us have advantage on wisdom saves and death saves, and regain the maximum number of hit points if any of us heals.
Wow.
Magnificent.
Yep.
That is a beacon of hope.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, flavor-wise, I think it's just kind of like sunny spotlights rain down on each person. And there's probably some harp sounds because Apollo.
Praise the sun.
Yeah. And then she's gonna spiritual weapon smack the one that's been bugging Colin.
Do it.
17.
That's a hit.
6 damage.
What kind?
Force.
Excellent. Would you please make a wisdom saving throw with your wonderful advantage?
16? 16.
Unfortunately, that damage is going to come back on you as the wraith turns into a mirror and you are hit.
For the full 6?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and let me make my concentration saving throw.
Oh, no.
Which is also an advantage because Warcaster. Oh, it's fine. It was a 21.
21. Things are fine. Excellent. Suri, what's up?
So, as a fellow cleric, Suri would recognize Beacon of Hope when she sees it, right?
She's filled with hope and vitality. She knows what's good.
She knows what's going on. Okay. So, seeing that her friends have been getting hit a bit, she's going to use Mass Healing Word. So, it's up to 6 people. So, Colin, herself, Colin, Sheba, and Gage are her targets here. And it's 1d4 plus 2 plus my spellcasting modifier. So, because of Beacon of Hope, it's max. So 4 plus 2, so 6 plus 7 is 13. Everyone regains 13 health.
Yay!
Yay!
Colin is almost back up to full hit points.
I'm above half now.
Hey!
And I think that's my turn because spells and
You can smack with your spiritual weapon. That's a bonus action.
Oh, true. Excellent. So yeah, I am going to do that. Well, that's a dirty 20. So where is my die for that D8? 14 force damage on the one attacking Gage.
Nice, nice. Please make a wisdom saving throw, but it is at advantage.
So, because I already have advantage on wisdom saving throws, is that super advantage?
No.
You sure?
Yes,
Why not?
because
Okay, I don't know where that went, but well, on the die that I could find, it was a 17 on the die, and I get plus 7, so a 24.
yep, you are A-okay.
Where did that Where'd our die go?
The search for the lost die.
Where did the D20 go? Oh, there it is. It fell on the floor.
I'm imagining that search with a Pixies parody playing in the background.
Wonderful. All right. So with Gage is going to start walking around this guy, this thingy bopper, very slowly, and with her back against this wall, she is going to do some more swipey swipes with her axe, one of which hits marvelously. And even though it's still not doing as much damage, this one in particular just seems to really hit this one hard. And even though it is an ethereal form, the ends of it are starting to flail apart.
Ooh.
And Parker's asleep.
He sure is.
He sure is.
He sure is.
Sleeping peacefully, like baby.
Hey, Sheba,
Uh-huh.
you've caught the Echo Wraith's attention.
Sure.
So this Echo Wraith over here is going to fly, stretch out its arms, and does a dirty 20 hit your AC.
It does indeed.
It does. Okay. Would you please take 7 bludgeoning damage?
I will.
And then also 11 psychic damage.
I would prefer not to.
And for its second slam, it is does a 14 hit.
No.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll for concentration before anything else happens.
Okay.
We're good. 25.
Oh yes.
Or 24. Apologies.
So then the wraith over by Colin is going to attack Colin
Aight.
with a natural 20.
Aight.
And if you would please take 16 bludgeoning damage, which doesn't really matter for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then 18 psychic damage.
Aight.
And on its second pass, does a 14 hit your AC?
Yep.
No bludgeoning damage for you. And 13 psychic damage.
Aight.
All right. And then next up is this one over here. Despite the beam on Gage, is going to attack her. Ooh, one of those is a hit with some mild damage going on there. And Sheba, you are up.
Okay. I would like first to attempt to Sacred Flame this one right here. So I need a dex save. Number is 14.
All right. They rolled a nat 20, unfortunately.
R.I.P. Okay. I'm going to smack it with my spiritual weapon then.
Okay, you hit it.
Yes, I do. 25. And
That's a hit.
it is a hit. It was a nat 19. For all of 4 damage.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Let me roll my wisdom saves.
Yep.
Which is not going to do it. I don't think it's a 16 again.
Nope. You You take that 4 damage as the wraith turns into a reflective surface.
You guys, I'm being bullied. Roll my concentration save. Concentration is maintained. We can roll for those.
Alrighty. Well then, Surrey,
Yeah.
what you thinking?
Same song and dance as last turn seems like a good idea. We seem to be having a rough time. Mass healing word on everyone again for an additional 13 points of healing.
Hey, DM.
Good. Yeah.
I think when you changed my token, I got dropped from the turn order.
Oh,
Oh no! Do you remember what your thingy bopper was?
I am scrolling up to find it.
yeah. You were
Okay,
up
good.
somewhere between, like, Surrey and Gage, I think.
I had
How
a
many-
14.
How many turns have we skipped you?
I think just once.
Okay, well, please, by all means, take your turn now, and then we'll go back to Surrey, and then you'll take another turn soon.
Okay. So I have 2 scimitar attacks. Okay. So they are d20 plus 5. Oh. So it's a 14 to hit on the first attack.
A 14 does not hit.
And that's even lower.
11 does not hit either.
Do I have anything else? I don't have any bonus actions, do I? Nope.
Okay. So, sorry for skipping you. Back to Surrey. You said more of the healings?
Yeah, and because of Beacon of Hope, it's max, so everyone regains 13 health.
Delightful.
And then bonus action, gonna use Spiritual Weapon to smack the one that's been beating on Gage. A 22 hits, right?
Oh yeah.
So 13 force damage.
Okay, and please make a wisdom saving throw.
Huh. That's certainly a thing that just happened. I rolled double 3, so that would be a 10.
Okay, so your spiritual weapon is awesome. However, its awesomeness reflects back and attacks you instead.
Alright. That's my turn.
Okay. So, gonna do some click clack math rock. Ooh, excellent. Okay, so Gage gets out her axes and makes a swipey swipe attack, and as she slices through this Echo Wraith, it disintegrates into pieces, and she brings her axe around for another attack and swings again. It slices through the air.
It
And
doesn't
that
make
is-
chili and fries.
It's not broke. And that is her turn. Colin.
Alrighty. You're never gonna guess what Colin's gonna do.
I am in
'Cause
suspense.
he's going to stand by one moment. Is he able to move into flank with Sheba?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, he's going to do 2 attacks against that one so that he can have advantage because he's going to need it.
Excellent.
That's going to be 2 different 19s to hit.
Well, that certainly hits the Yucca Wraith.
And then do I need to roll 2 separate saving throws?
Did you actually hit the creature twice?
2 19s, right?
Yeah, 219. So
Or is it just 1 saving throw?
if it's hit with 2 attacks, unfortunately, that's 2 saving throws.
Okay. So, first saving throw is a 16. So that's
Okay.
5 points of damage I take. Except I don't take it because I'm immune to
Except
to
I
the
don't.
damage. Except I'm immune to the damage that I deal. And then a natural 20 on my second save.
Finally, okay.
6 points of damage.
And 6 types of bludgeoning damage,
I believe so.
which they take half of.
Or no, it is slashing damage.
Slashing, which they take half of.
Okay.
Unless, do you have a silver weapon by any chance?
It doesn't say whether or not my weapons are silvered.
You're a were-tiger, and they better not be silver.
Yeah. In which case I wouldn't be immune to my own damage.
Yep.
So I'm guessing not wielding silvered weapons.
No.
Also, I have a
probably not.
question.
Yes.
In the event that Cullen's were-tiger form goes down, is it a polymorph effect?
Like
and therefore follow the rules of polymorph?
If were-tiger gets down to 0 hit points, you mean?
Yes.
I believe so, in that the rule is, let's say Tiger has 5 hit points, hit comes for 10 hit points, Colin gets those 5 damage hit points, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, and turns back into Colin rather than
Yes.
falling unconscious.
Oh, yes,
Good to know.
definitely. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yep. Okay, Colin, anything else on your turn?
I don't get any bonus actions, so I'm out of stuff to do.
And Parker is still asleep.
Good.
Parker
Next.
needs to take a good nap.
Next up are those
It's had a rough
wraiths. This Wraithy Wraith is going to do some pendulum stuff. It's going to attack Surrey with with an 8. Yeah.
No.
No. And then
No.
swing around and attack Sheba for 14.
No.
Okay. This one is going to also do a pendulum. It's going to attack Colin for 22.
No.
But yeah.
No.
I just wanted to keep the pattern going, okay?
For some damage that doesn't quite matter, but also psychic? Yeah? For 11 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to swing around and attack Sheba with a nat 20.
No.
And it's going to do 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's already doubled. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I did not. Yes, that is already doubled.
Okay.
That'd be really bad. And then 18 psychic damage, which is already doubled.
You said 18?
Yes.
Whew! I don't think there is a way for me to maintain my concentration after all that. So, yeah, Beacon of Hope drops. Well, hold on. Let me try and roll a nat 20.
I was saying, how much damage was it in one attack?
I mean, that's all part of one attack, right? It just does 2 types of damage.
Correct.
So,
right, so...
The DC's half of that.
The DC's half of that, but even, like... So, okay, hold on. It was 16 plus 18, so 34, so I need to roll higher than a 17, which I actually did. That's a 20. Dirty 20.
Nice.
So, we're good, actually. This is the one thing I can roll.
Yay! You did it!
Warcaster, baby! It's a good feat!
Warcaster's a great feat.
Alright. So then... Next up, we have Sheba!
Okay. I would like to Guiding Bolt this one in front of me.
Go for it.
I've just cracked my shoulder so bad. Oh, no. That was not my intention. That is not gonna hit. I don't think. That's a 13.
Ooh, close, but no cigar.
Okay. And then I will use my spiritual weapon to bap on this one that's been attacking Colin and also just nat 20'd me.
Bap.
You know. Does it have advantage because Colin and I are flanking it?
On spiritual, I don't know. Let's
I've never asked this question about a spiritual weapon before, but sure.
Sure. And you got it surrounded?
25, so yes.
That is a hit.
For 7 force damage. Let me roll my wisdom saves. Oh, yeah, there we go. 22.
Nice. It takes 7 force damage, and as it does, it glitters and mists away as it dissolves into nothing.
Who is speaking? Is it Spots?
This is now Adriana. And I do have Adriana in the apartment now. She is my giant kitty, who is possibly the largest kitty cat on the planet.
Baby.
Oh my gosh. Hi, princess. You're ridiculous.
She's so chatty. I love her.
Yes. I don't know what she's protesting, but she is. She's probably protesting the washer and dryer running. She really hates those machines. But now she's purring.
She's been appeased.
Yes. She's been appeased with the side scritches. So Sheba, you have defeated a wraith. Next up is Suri. Oh my gosh, I know. I just have to click the mouse. I'm sorry.
Dare you?
I know.
So as part of my bonus action, I can move and use spiritual weapon. Yes, that's how it's written. That's how I
That is how I
understand
have understood it, yes.
it. Yes.
Yes.
So I would like to move my little squeaky hammer over to this one
All right.
because it was like here and like here is 20 feet and that's within 5 feet of it. So same. Six of one, half dozen the other. And I'm going to use spiritual weapon on it as my bonus action. A 25 to hit.
Ooh, that's a hit.
So that's 9 force damage. And
Force damage. Okay, roll
Yes.
me that wisdom save.
23.
Oh, dang. Yeah. It takes that damage.
And then I can, because that was my bonus action, I can use guiding bolt, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent.
There you go.
So I pre-rolled this and I wrote it out so that I'd have it ready because I've been doing that now. I got a nat 20 on that.
Yes!
So
Oh.
do I double the dice and then add the modifier?
Yup.
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
excellent. So that's 33 radiant damage.
So, as you start charging this bolt at it, the bolt just builds and builds and builds, and before you feel yourself expending even half of the attack you have planned for this Echo Wraith, it bursts into a flurry of energy and disappears.
No mercy.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You are
Whew.
out of combat.
All right.
All right, should we see if we can get out of here now?
Yeah, let's do that. Shiva will go, kind of drag Parker's unconscious body into the circle.
Sari's gonna go and grab Gage and, take her by the hand and lead her over to the portal.
Wonderful. Gage will follow. Okay, I will move these spiritual weapons. Everybody, please stay still.
Please stand by.
You are transported in a whirl of color and light as it raises around you and transports you away to a very similar platform filled with fire and sparkles and energy.
Oh, no.
Not again.
And even though it is a tad early, I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Oh, boy.
Panic noises.
Yeah, that's about right. Me and all 17 of my hit points.
So I'll go ahead and read us out. This is all for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope to see you back next not next week, but 2 weeks from now, same time, for the continuation of our wonderful adventure in the Portal Prison. Check out the event page on Facebook, and once this video is uploaded to YouTube, you can find links to give us a connection and check out the other videos the Vagabonds have created. Have a good night, everyone. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get vaccinated when you can, and stay safe out there. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I
I have